Welcome to Iraqi Dinar, your trusted destination for verified currency news, financial developments, and expert insight into seismic shifts in the global economy. Today is June 14, 2025, and what we're seeing isn't rumor or speculation, it's confirmed financial history in the making. After decades of global chatter, endless predictions, and an exhausting wait, the long-anticipated revaluation of the Iraqi Dinar, AQD, and Vietnamese Dong, VND, is no longer hypothetical. It is officially underway, verified by multiple top-tier financial sources. Tomorrow, June 15, 2025, marks the official global launch of this revaluation effort. This isn't merely a policy tweak, it's a financial turning point, with Iraq, Vietnam, and major financial centers like London, Dubai, New York, Frankfurt, Tokyo, and Singapore synchronized for a rollout. Financial platforms are already adjusting, systems are being recalibrated, and currency markets are showing reactionary tremors. What was once discussed only in tight circles of analysts is now a live global development changing monetary landscapes. This pivotal revaluation marks the result of years of international economic engagement and internal reform. For more than a decade, stakeholders, economists, and global institutions have analyzed and debated the potential of those currencies. That speculation has now become structural reality, with confirmations not just from mid-level bureaucrats but directly from top central banking authorities in Iraq and Vietnam, and supported by global financial institutions such as the IMF and World Bank. This isn't just a topic for the finance elite, this is real change affecting real lives. Wall Street and Saigon's financial district are in full analysis mode, stock exchanges are bracing, and traders are adjusting strategies. But for the people of Iraq and Vietnam, this confirmation signifies stability, recovery, and dignity. After years of inflated prices, weakened purchasing power, and external doubt, the revaluation signals long-awaited economic inclusion and resolution. This is not a coincidence. It's the result of strategic foresight. Since the global pandemic, both Iraq and Vietnam have fast-tracked economic modernization. The post-pandemic era demanded more than recovery, it required resilience and foundational reforms. These nations reinforced their economic infrastructure, optimized their productivity, and began aligning with international monetary standards, setting the stage for a revaluation grounded in real-world economics, not fantasy. Strong GDP growth, steady industrial output, and reduced inflation now define both economies. With increasing foreign trade and capital inflows, internal audits, regulatory reform, and partnerships with global banking institutions, this isn't some reckless stunt, it's a strategic, measured realignment. These new currency structures simplify economic interactions, reduce confusion, and allow both nations to conduct business on a level playing field. The revaluation brings immediate, visible change. Simplified currency notes and restructured denominations to remove excessive zeros. It's not just about new bills, it's about an entirely different monetary framework. Central banks in both countries are readying outreach campaigns, printed materials, and digital tools to help educate citizens. This is a people-first transformation, ensuring every household and business understands what's happening and how to adapt with confidence. Digital financial platforms will play a starring role in making this transformation smooth and efficient. Expect mobile banking, e-wallets, and financial apps to become core parts of daily life in both nations. This is about making transactions easier, accounting simpler, and budgeting more accurate. The goal is function and usability, not flash. The result, a system that works for every area, urban or rural, business or individual. In Iraq, this goes far beyond financial reform, it's a national reset. Since the early 2000s, the Iraqi dinar's value steadily fell under the weight of war, sanctions, and political instability. This revaluation offers a pathway back to economic dignity. Iraqis will no longer juggle giant note values or mentally calculate inflated prices. It's a chance to make sense of the market and reintroduce trust in their currency and themselves. High denomination notes will gradually vanish, replaced by balanced currency that truly reflects market worth. Small business owners, families, and entrepreneurs will find everyday operations easier and more intuitive. But this is also emotional. After decades of setbacks, the Iraqi people finally get to see a symbol of justice and forward motion. It's about fairness in exchange and hope for financial equity. At the same time, Vietnam's revaluation signals a bold step forward for one of Southeast Asia's fastest-growing economies. Financial experts have long stated that the dong was severely undervalued relative to Vietnam's true economic strength. With its booming manufacturing sector, robust trade relations, and aggressive export strategy, this adjustment finally corrects that imbalance and anchors the currency to real economic fundamentals. Importantly, Vietnam enters this phase with a major advantage: digital readiness. While other emerging nations still rely on outdated banking systems, Vietnam has surged ahead in adopting mobile finance and digital payment platforms. The result is a seamless, efficient rollout, supported by a population that is both literate and tech-savvy. The transition here is not only feasible, it's functional and well-supported. For Vietnamese citizens, this means better pricing clarity, increased spending power, and smoother integration with global trade partners. For global investors, it signals a new level of economic transparency and integration. Vietnam is no longer a passive player, it's asserting itself as a digitally capable, fiscally responsible economy with long-term vision and global ambitions, driving future market confidence. This isn't just about Iraq and Vietnam. What's happening now is a signal to emerging markets everywhere. For decades, many countries were stuck under legacy currency systems shaped by outdated paradigms. Today's synchronized revaluation proves that developing nations can reclaim monetary sovereignty through planning and precision. Other nations are now watching and studying what it takes to replicate this bold move. The impact will ripple through global finance. Traders, corporations, and banks will need to reconfigure their systems. Pricing structures will shift. Strategies will evolve. As Robert Nin, a financial analyst specializing in Southeast Asia, puts it, this is a masterclass in collaborative economic realignment. And according to Dubai-based strategist Lena Hassan, the key to success is clear, consistent communication from government to citizen. This could spark a wave of copycat reforms in other emerging economies. What happens in Iraq and Vietnam could reshape how nations from Africa to South America reimagine their currency futures. From central banks to local markets, people are reassessing what's possible in monetary reform. This isn't just change, it's a blueprint for transformation on a global scale, built on cooperation, communication, and courage. Now, with just hours to go until the revaluation takes effect, preparation is essential. If you're a currency holder, business owner, or everyday consumer, you must act now. Step 1 is verifying information. Ignore rumors and stick to trusted outlets. Use the Central Bank of Iraq, the Vietnamese Ministry of Finance, and verified sources like Bloomberg or the IMF. Misinformation is the enemy of preparation. Next, reevaluate your finances. Households should rethink budgets and savings. Businesses must analyze pricing models, vendor agreements, and payroll systems. Revaluations change everything and systems must adjust. Test your accounting software. Contact your financial institutions. Make sure you're ready for the shift in real-world numbers that'll affect your day-to-day decisions moving forward. Finally, embrace the digital. Mobile banking, e-wallets, and fintech solutions are no longer optional, they're essential. Leverage technology to streamline your finances and reduce complications. Join local networks, financial forums, and small business groups to stay connected and share resources. Community will be key as we all move through this unprecedented adjustment together. But this is bigger than decimal points and new banknote assets. It's about ushering in a new era of digital financial equity. In Iraq, this revaluation is a bridge to include millions previously excluded from the financial system. For decades, underserved areas lacked access to banking. Now, the government is focusing on mobile solutions to reach even the most remote communities. Meanwhile, Vietnam is already establishing itself as a fintech trailblazer. Look for widespread adoption of QR payments, peer-to-peer finance apps, and affordable remittance channels that make cross-border transfers easier than ever. I will even assist in personal budgeting. These aren't future dreams, so they're present-day realities already rolling out alongside the revaluation. Both countries are investing in education too, because tools are only as good as the knowledge that powers them. Financial literacy campaigns, mobile tutorials, and public seminars will empower citizens to engage with digital tools safely and smartly. Whether you're in a major city or a rural town, the system is being built to include you, not leave you behind. June 15, 2025, is no longer just a calendar date, it's the beginning of a new economic era. What we're witnessing is not just a number change, it's a paradigm shift. These twin revaluations mark a generational milestone for Iraq, Vietnam, and the global financial order. Starting tomorrow, what was once a theory will become lived experience for millions. Here at Iraqi Dinar Hub, our mission is to guide you through it all. Stay with us for expert post-revaluation breakdowns, commentary, market updates, and hands-on strategies to navigate the change. We'll help you make sense of this new world, one decision at a time. The revaluation is here. Now, it's time to act. Are you ready? We want to hear your voice. Drop a comment below. Are you optimistic about this revaluation? Are you already making changes to your finances? If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and tap the bell so you never miss an urgent update. This is Iraqi Dinar. Stay sharp, stay prepared, and stay ahead. The future is unfolding now. Disclaimer: the information provided in this video is for informational and educational purposes only. It does not constitute financial, investment, legal, or tax advice. While we strive to present accurate and up-to-date content, all viewers are encouraged to conduct their own research and consult with licensed financial professionals before making any decisions related to currency exchange, investments, or financial planning. Iraqi Dinar Hub is not responsible for any actions taken based on the information presented. Viewer discretion is advised.